We got some 2026 Studio Series listings, and of course that always makes me excited, and I really am hoping that this isn't some sick April Fool's joke. But there's some things that are interesting. Of course, I don't want to really cover the 86, I'm more here for the mainline, which is leaving me kind of sad giving a brief overview of this list, but let's go ahead and dive into some of the interesting ones. Now, as he says, these could change. They are subject to change, I suppose, but we're going to start. I'm guessing that this is Devastation Bumblebee. So, Gamer Edition, I believe. I'm mainly here for the mainline, which we're starting with Orion Pax. We already had a Dlx Optimus Prime, of course. That's the version that transforms. So how would they do an Orion Pax? It's probably just going to be a slight retool of the Optimus Prime we already have from Transformers 1. I don't really know what they would change other than removing the Matrix of Leadership that came with it. So this will be interesting to see what they do, how much they change that original TF1 Dlx Optimus Prime. Because Orion Pax didn't even transform. How can they make it a Studio Series figure out of it if it doesn't even transform? I don't know. That seems a little weird to me. We'll see how it plays. Can't wait to get images of these. So this next one is the one I'm most excited for, and it's a TF5 Barricade, the Last Night Barricade. I have the original Dlx Barricade. I thought it was about perfect. I couldn't really ask for anything more. I don't know, probably will be a whole new mold, but I'd even just be fine of a retool of that old original Last Night version. So once again, I'm excited that this is coming. I'm happy with the old one, but I'm excited this new one's coming. Finally getting the proper Studio Series of these last ones, and I cannot wait to see images. We're going to skip a few 86 subline and go to Transformers 1 Thundercracker. We're finally getting some more TF1 ones. So, as always, that will be good to see. And then the next one, which is pretty important, is the TF1 Arachnid. You know, it's finally been... well, about when these come out, it'll be 2 years about since the Transformers 1 movie. That's crazy. It's almost like at the end of this year, it's going to be a year. So this is over. These are coming out over a year after the movie. They never had a mainline Thundercracker. They never had a mainline Arachnid, and they're just finally getting to them in Studio Series. It's a little bit overdue for seeming when the movie came out, but I'm hoping that they've actually taken their time with these and aren't just rushed, and will actually be good, proper Studio Series figures. Because if we skip a few 86, the next one is the one that I'm personally second most excited for, and it's the TF1 Alpha Trion. This one, of course, did actually have an old original mainline, except you can tell that it definitely did not have Studio Series engineering, and definitely was mainline. I am excited to see the Alpha Trion. It's a Voyager, not just like a Deluxe or whatever, so that'll be good. I wonder if they'll eventually give us the other of the primes that we briefly saw. Of course, Alpha Trion was kind of the main one that we should care about for Transformers 1, but at any rate, I'm excited. I wonder, since he never really had an alt mode, if I remember correctly, since he never really had an alt mode, I wonder if he'll also transform into that unicorn thing, like we saw with the original mainline. And besides all the other 86, that only leaves one, and it's the Transformers 5, yet another Bayverse one, and it is Nemesis Prime. We knew this was coming. It was pretty much revealed that this guy was coming after they did the Leader Age of Extinction version this year. It will be just a slight retool of the one we got this year. Purple eyes and different forearms. That'll be good, that'll be cool. It's pretty much the same as the one we're getting this year. So take it as you want. That is all the exciting ones. Everything else is 86. It's too bad out of how many characters they could still add in Studio Series. I did a whole video at the beginning of this year of all the Studio Series that they could do. I ranted for 17 minutes, missing half a dozen Transformers Studio Series figures they need to do. And it's too bad that we're really only getting like 2 Bayverse ones. Of course, the Transformers 1 figures are still needed. We never did get that Thundercracker. We never did get the Arachnid. And it's good to see a proper, updated, good version of like Alpha Trion. I'm glad they're touching Transformers 1. But look at, you just scroll down this list and look at how many Transformers 86 stuff there is. And there's really only one. If you count out the fact that Nemesis Prime is a retool of one that they just did this year, we're only getting one new Bayverse character, and it's Barricade. That is it. That's kind of a letdown for a Bayverse fan like me. But that is the listings. Like it says, it is subject to change. Who knows? There might be some in here that shouldn't be. There might not be some in here that should be in here. It's a tentative list. I can't wait until we see images, of course. That's when it starts to feel official. It's hard to look at a list and get too excited. I can't wait for images of these guys to come out. That'll give us a true glimpse at what we should expect. But at least this is a start. I just really can't wait for Studio Series to kind of end the 86 line so that they can finish out a bang with the rest of the Bayverse Studio Series and all that we still need. At any rate, tell me what you guys think of this list. I hope that some of it might be wrong. I mean, I hope some of it is right, you know? It's so hard to tell, like I said, but with that, see y'all in the next one. Adios.